Look at some of these articles. Here we are at fortune.com, where Binance CEO CZ, charged with money laundering, agrees to step down as part of a $4.3 billion DOJ settlement. At Wired.com, CZ has left Binance. SBF is in jail. Crypto is about to get pretty boring. And here we are at CoinDesk, where Binance is CZ and the end of the borderless crypto company. We probably will never see another company quite like Binance. Crypto itself might be borderless, but crypto companies are not beyond the reach of the U.S. law. CoinDesk.com, Tuesday marks the end of an era. Binance's CZ stepped down and pleaded guilty to violating U.S. anti-money laundering requirements, despite the fact that Binance was never actually a U.S. exchange. With that, the myth of a borderless crypto company is truly over. To be sure, this is not the first time that U.S. law enforcement nailed a crypto exchange that was not officially in the country. Same thing happened with FTX, but no company exemplified the borderless myth more than Binance, which also agreed to pay $4.3 billion fine to settle the investigation from the U.S. Department of Justice. In 2018, CoinDesk author asked CZ where he is based. He quoted, "People still have this really strong concept of where your company is and where you are. A company is a concept. An organization is a concept." And when I asked where he called home, he just said, "I don't really have an answer to that. Maybe Earth?" Question mark. But as part of this settlement with the government here, it shows that they did not have proper anti-money laundering programs and were operating as an unlicensed money transmitting business and for violating sanctions laws. Binance became the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange in part because of the crimes it committed. And now it's paying one of the largest corporate penalties in U.S. history, according to Attorney General Merrick Garland. The SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, and the CFTC, Commodities Futures Trading Commission, have also taken enforcement actions against Binance. Some people in the crypto community criticize the long arm of the U.S. law. Binance itself pushed back against the CFTC in a filing with the U.S. court, saying U.S. law governs domestically but does not control the world. Zing. Well, U.S. law might disagree. In 2022, BitMEX founders pled guilty to violating U.S. anti-money laundering laws, even though BitMEX was based in the Seychelles. And then, of course, came FTX. FTX was based in Hong Kong and then moved to the Bahamas. Sam Bankman-Fried desperately wanted to make it to the United States, paying huge sums of money for celebrity endorsements and stadium rights, all while trying to woo politicians over in Washington. The U.S. still has an allure for crypto businesses, despite the pull of dynamic regions such as Asia or the Middle East. It's hard to avoid the U.S. Did an overseas exchange have U.S. users? Did it mislead U.S. investors? Or did the CEO have meetings in the U.S.? We'll probably never see a company quite like Binance again. Crypto itself might be borderless, but crypto companies may find it increasingly hard to operate outside of the legal or geographical boundaries. In the early days of crypto, it seemed possible to launch a massive exchange that slipped through the grasp of any jurisdiction, but those days are now gone. Over here at Slate.com, the feds did not go easy on CZ. They ousted the CEO, hit with a bunch of fines, and brought some brutal zingers too. This article does a really good job of laying out what the press conference was amongst those who were a part of the lawsuit. Some of the interesting things here I found is when Janet Yellen stepped up to the plate and then she threw the group under the bus, saying that Binance and crypto have transactions associated with terrorist group like Hamas, the Islamic Jihad, Al-Qaeda, and ISIS. Binance processed these transactions, but it never filled out a single suspicious activity report. Who am I to say this is true or not? But I think as part of some crypto FUD, it is within the realm to say that the government may use any and all means necessary to slow down crypto adoption or to pave the way for TradFi to get involved. That's not me, that's Twitter and other people saying that, but I do think it's an interesting connection here. That's the news for today. Thank you as always for checking the channel out. Let me know your thoughts on where you would like to see crypto adoption, or crypto companies in the US or abroad. I'll give you my 2 cents, of course, that I would recommend people look into cold wallets or cold storages for examples just like this. Thank you as always for checking the channel out today. As always, stay inquisitive, stay informed, and stay subscribed for more. We will see you next week. Enjoy a Thanksgiving break.